Hi guys, it's Colette. Just checking a couple of things here. Yeah, right, this is off the cuff. I was going to sit down and do the answer to the Psychic Development 20, which was a landmark. And I wanted to then do a video on it because you're all brilliant in your own ways. Some people think they got nothing, but everybody got a little bit, and some got it spot on, which I didn't expect anyone to get it. Now, I'll be reading through some of them for you, okay, and looking back and forward, so just bear with me, I'll not be looking at the camera all the time. So, do you want the big reveal or should I go through them first? No, I'll tell you what it is and then go through them, because some people are so spot on, it's unbelievable, and others don't realise why they're getting something, and there's a quirk here which is really funny. Right, the big reveal is the landmark was the Taj Mahal. See that? And there's a wee picture at the bottom, and it's a very famous picture of Princess Diana. So, let's just see. So I was looking at that photo, and I also had the word Taj Mahal. I thought of the country, the map of the country, and I also wrote India. And the three things I associated with the Taj Mahal were love, Bollywood and Princess Diana. Okay, so here we go to the answers. Now, these are all dirty. Right, so there's quite a lot. I'm not going to go through all of them, but remember that some people, there's one girl that thinks she got nothing, but she got the shape of ice cream cones, and if you look at the Taj Mahal, it's like big ice cream cones. Some people were saying the Arc de Triomphe, which actually the middle of it looks like without that. Other people were talking about towers, some people Vatican. Brilliant. And then Princess Diana. So, right, someone said Statue of Liberty and holding the flame, and Joan of Arc. Well, again, the aspect of the Taj Mahal was about love and passion, so I can understand that. Another one, Statue of Liberty, and also flashes of Eiffel Tower. And then tourists, fair enough. Statue of Liberty again, yellow cabs, whatever. Crown and torch, but remember the torch again almost looks like an ice cream cone, so that's interesting. Statue of Liberty again, and then we're further down. Serenity. Serenity 1, just had a thought. Could this be India, Taj Mahal, Princess Diana, curry? I also got a camel. Fair enough. We're not going to fault you for the camel, Serenity. That is fucking brilliant. Absolutely amazing. Really? There we go. Right, more. Eiffel Tower, Arc de Triomphe. Again, the arc in the middle is very like it. There's obviously a lot of buildings that have that similar aspect. Now, here's the thing that alerted me to it. Now, who gave this? Be Love said, then I saw the Taj Mahal, India, and Princess Diana, so I'm thinking it's definitely about her as she met her untimely death in Paris. So many people picked up Paris and actually said the Eiffel Tower or the Arc de Triomphe. Now, while I was visualising Princess Diana, when you're visualising that, the whole telepathy doesn't just put out the thought of the name of the person, it almost takes a bundle of what is in the subconscious and sends it out consciously. So so many people got France, Paris, Eiffel Tower, and I'm sure it was because of the Princess Diana link. So anybody that got Paris and any monuments there and think, oh, I didn't get it, there's a direct link from the person I was thinking to a very major event in her life, i.e. she died in Paris. So well done. Let's see, I'll just again, there's a wee bit of London Bridge, and again I see so many of the things that could be said. Where are we going? We've got Julie, Black Hills, North Dakota, USA, Lakota tribe, warrior, crazy horse. She says she's a bit all over the map. I work with my guide White Storm every day. It's coming up solstice that I celebrate him, and he is in the existence he shows himself in is Lakota, and the language I know a little bit of. So Julie doesn't focus on what I'm sending. She focuses behind that, and that happens a lot. But I do find that one very funny. No, not funny, but the whole idea that sometimes when I do these where am I or what thing, people will give me stuff that doesn't seem related in any way, and I'll be like, oh my goodness, I just had an orange for lunch, or oh my goodness, I was just thinking about, say, ABBA, something mad, and they're picking it up, and it makes me think just how far back in your head do you go, because I've even done these where I've maybe had something in an envelope and the person's picked up what was on the desk in front of me. It's crazy. So Julie, sorry, you're going into my head a wee bit too much there. But fair enough, because I believe you've done that before. Right, let's see what else we've got. Again, Millie got Memorial to Crazy Horse. Again, Statue of Liberty with the cone. Eiffel Tower, Jojo B. Country, France, of course. Again, we've got Shop Leo Bear, France, maybe France. X's. That's interesting. I must look closer. Serenity One again has put more in. She's added ice cream and France. So I mean, I just think these look so much like ice cream cone. Anyway, body of water. When I did it, I actually visualised a photo that was more focused, more blue in the water. So there was water there, yes. Princess Diana, that was Joy Z. Eiffel Tower, autumn flowers. Right, and I need to get more up here. Right, let's go. Oh, is that it? Right, Queen Nadine said that she got green trees but then quickly saw the Taj Mahal, but then ended up in Egypt. She says she was all over the place, but you were actually in the right place first. Right, the smell of dew. There's a few people got Ireland, Dublin and the Giant's Causeway. Carrie got Paris, France, Eiffel Tower, pastries. Laurie B got Eiffel Tower, France, a woman associated with the location. Croissants. I think I may have had croissants for breakfast as well. Rusty Boy got Eiffel Tower, France, and Hitler was the person. I don't think Princess Diana would be happy about that, Rossi boy, but never mind. Did great. Someone at Stirling Castle and Rob Roy. Again, it's a difficult one because Jim and I were just talking about some politics in Stirling just before I recorded this. Jim is from Stirling mainly a lot of his life, and we talk about the castle. I was talking about the new Robert the Bruce film that's out, and earlier on in the day we were talking about Stirling and Stirling Castle. That's Claire M. So Claire, again, could you keep the focus on what I'm focusing on and not go into my life? Because that's a bit scary, okay? Spike TV got Eiffel Tower, Paris, France, Fleur de Lis and Lattice, which again, if you look very, very close, I don't know if you see it here, but there's the lattice and the Fleur de Lis there. That's fantastic. Given three things. Lights and stuff again. Marigold, Arc de Triomphe, France, Paris, France, Miss Newcomb, Eiffel Tower, Karen Froud, Eiffel Tower, Discover Your Light, Eiffel Tower, Iwa Synergy, Art and Soul. Thank yous for doing it, Linda, Eiffel Tower. Again, another Dublin one from Jeremy. Tower Bridge again. Interesting. Helen's Heroes, Angel of the North Gateshead in England. I love that statue, and maybe that's more towards feeling the link with maybe Princess Diana in England. And oh god, there's more. I can't keep these all online, but can you see how fantastic this is? Right, let's see if we've got, because I don't want to miss anybody that's kind of got it more on, but it's taken ages to load. Excuse me, bear with me. This is so good. It's boring to someone that's not done the exercise maybe, but that's not the point. Come on, computer. Come on. Oh, my internet's flicked off. Give me a minute. I'll disconnect and connect. Right, looks like we're back on. Yep. May Lewis, Eiffel Tower. Matt Andrews, Tower, could be Italy. Drinks and coffees, vanilla and baked goods. Vatican City. Now, actually, the architecture is very similar to the main part of Vatican City. And Drinks and Coffee brings out an important thing. Where did so many of us go? Such similar results as far as the shapes for the places. And that's true. You all tuned in amazingly. Anita, we've got Arc de Triomphe, Paris. Interesting, Laurie got scrolls, Bibles, maybe a saint, an abbey of some sort, or a church. Let's see. The Tammy, Eiffel Tower, Bounding Squirrel, Eiffel Tower, Arc de Triomphe, Eiffel Tower, Jen in London, Eiffel Tower, young woman with short hair, lines like tube-like lines, and again Eiffel Tower. Spike TV got something globe-like, like an ice cream cone, but with a V under it. These are fantastic. Rona, you got Sugarloaf Mountain in Rio de Janeiro and Pele. 'Cause 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 can't really see a link, but again, maybe think of what you were thinking of that day or what you might have been talking about. I actually think, and because you've been part of the channel for a while, I know that you open up and then I see you pull back, like almost afraid of not getting something. And I'd like you to try not to do that, because I know you have the ability and I know you can do it. But every time I think of you going to do this, it's almost like going into it with, well, I'm not going to get anything because I get so nervous I can't do this. And then I see you opening up and then pulling back, and then you're using more of a thought process than a telepathy, or a clairvoyant thing. Now, you've said things to me in the past through the channel. Rona and I don't know one another, but she'll say things that I know have happened that day, or she'll comment on something that's important to me. And a lot of it I do believe is telepathy, which I've got with a few other of you as well. It's quite funny, certain ways I'll feel in a comment will come up. We'll maybe discuss that, because maybe we're starting to get a slight group mind here, and that's where, Rona, I think you could be at the centre and we could send all our messages through you. So I do think you've got a fantastic ability, but I need to get you to lose the fear a wee bit, okay? And I do like the blue hair. Let's see. We also have Tina Marie, who got Rushmore or Taj Mahal. And then it's just people having conversations, which is fantastic. Please converse. It kind of takes the pressure off me as well if you're all helping one another. I can be the person that throws the stuff in and helps out from the sidelines. But if you all start talking, you're all going to learn off one another, and I love to see this. And that, my friends, is it. So let me get back to where I should be with this. Right, so how good is that? How good is that now? Did you get it telepathically, or did you get it from the clairvoyance thing? I think a lot did telepathy. Because the kind of, well, no, it could be both sides. I'm not sure. It's just with the Princess Diana thing. Like we think time's linear, and it's not. So the order was Monument Country, what I think of it, and then there's Princess Diana. But if you're tuning into someone telepathically, you tend to get it in that kind of order. But if you tune into them more clairvoyantly, it can become very muddled and all over the place. And a lot of people were getting Eiffel Tower, Princess Diana. The link to the Eiffel Tower was Princess Diana, but they weren't necessarily getting Princess Diana, although they were, if you see what I mean. So I'm going to go and say that the success stories were probably more clairvoyant, and maybe the telepathy was sending the shape of the ice cream cone tops. What do you think? I mean, and also, do you like videos in reply to the psychic development exercises rather than just looking at me typing up a bit below? It's more work, but if it helps you, it would be a good thing to do. Let me know if you'd really like it though, okay? And it means that it needs to go at my rate, if you know what I mean. If I said you'll get the results in a week, but in a week's time they're not up, don't shout at me, because I might not be well. But yeah, I've quite enjoyed this. I know I've rambled on a bit. I'm delighted with yous. Anyone that feels it didn't get much, don't give up. You might be really good at psychometry, you might be really good at clairaudience, you might be a fantastic healer, you might be a fantastic medium, and we're going to try things that sort of push all of those skills. not to show people, oh, you can't do that, but to show people what you maybe can do and what your strength is. And I've got some good ideas for that, so keep tuned. Please give me a thumbs up if you like the response videos to the psychic development, and also if you quite like the camera angle, believe me, I will get used to looking at the camera more, but when I'm dealing with the computer and that, this is the best way to do it, because otherwise I've got this perched up, and there was a wobble the last few videos when I put my hands down or talk with my hands, there was a wobble, and I didn't like that. So I'd really like to try with this one, I really would. So if you can bear with me, we'll get it down to a T anyway. At the end of the day, it's what I'm talking about anyway. So I'm really delighted. I've had so much fun with this, and I'd like you to get back on this video with how you felt what you got. I'd like you to tell me, how you felt you got it. Was it telepathy, clairvoyance, don't you know? That's fine too. And just if you feel you're making progress, there's people that have joined us at number 20. Start at number 1 and work your way through. I'll be hoping to do one every fortnight from now on, maybe with a wee break over Christmas and New Year. So if you've been with a group that started right at the start of the development, you're now on phase kind of 2, if you know what I mean. So there's sort of 1 to 19, and this is 20 to 39. We'll be going up in the next wee while. So join me, and if you want to support the channel, you can support me with a wee coffee. There's £3 or $3 each in the description box, and I also have a Teespring shop that's linked down there as well. It is quite expensive, but I get a third of whatever goes through it, so it's quite a good wee deal. But if you don't have the potential to help the channel, if you're on benefits, if money's tight, don't dare do it, okay? Because I'll not be happy. I will not be happy. If you give me something that you can't afford, I will not be happy. So please don't do it, okay? Just send me a wee prayer, do some healing on my neck. Anytime neck healing is welcome, and also maybe the willpower to keep on the renal aspects a wee bit more. Anyway, I've enjoyed it, so I'm going to put this up as soon as I can. So love yous and leave yous. Many blessings now. Bye.